So I'm going to start off by chopping 2 medium-sized onions. And next I'm going to chop 400 grams of white mushrooms. You can chop them in any type of shape. I usually just cut them in half and then slice them in the other direction, like this. So just chop off the stem, chop in half, and then slice in the other direction. I'm going to place the mushrooms in a bowl. And give them a quick rinse of cold water. So next I have about 345 grams of unsmoked bacon, and I'm going to chop this up into small pieces. So I've chopped 2 medium onions, 400 grams of mushrooms, and about 345 grams of unsmoked bacon. So now I'm going to grate 350 grams of mature cheddar cheese. So here's 350 grams of grated mature cheddar cheese. Next I'm going to add 700 grams of pasta to a saucepan. That's about 700 grams. And I'm going to add some boiling water. Circle of salt, and I'm going to boil it for about 15 minutes. Mix the salt in. So whilst the pasta is cooking, I'm going to start frying the bacon, onions and the mushroom. I've added a bit of cooking oil to a frying pan and I've given it a bit of a whirl. I've put it on the highest setting. And I'm going to start by adding in the bacon. So I'm going to leave the bacon to fry for about 10 minutes with occasional stirring before I add in the onions and the mushrooms. So after about 10 minutes of the bacon frying, I'm going to add in the onions. shallow fry the mushrooms. I'm then going to sprinkle a bit of seasonal to add a bit of flavour. And I'm going to leave this to fry with occasional stirring for about 10 more minutes. And after a further 10 minutes of frying, the bacon, onion and mushroom mix should look like this. The onions are very soft and translucent, and the mushrooms are very soft, as well as the bacon. It's been about 15 minutes now and it looks like it's cooked. Taster, and after tasting it, it is cooked, so I'm going to drain that next. So now I'm going to pour the cooked pasta into a dish. Spread it out. And following this, I'm going to add the mushroom, bacon and onion mix to the pasta. Making sure I drain off any excess oil before I add it to the pasta. And once it's all been added, I'm just going to mix in the bacon, mushroom and the onion mix with the pasta. So in a saucepan, I've just added about 4 cups of milk. You can choose any type of milk. I've chosen whole milk. And I'm about to add the cheese bit by bit. So I'm going to add in a sprinkle of cheese and whisk. And check to see if the cheese is melted by raising my whisk. If it has, I add in a bit more. And I continue to do this until the cheese sauce tastes strongly of cheese. And once the cheese sauce is done, I'm now going to pour it over the pasta. Grab a spoon and just make sure, just mix it in. And if you have a little bit of cheese left over, you can just sprinkle it on the top of your dish for a nice cheesy finish. So after 30 minutes in the oven at 180 degrees, this is the final product: baked macaroni and cheese with bacon, mushrooms and onions.